Okay, we're live.
All right, that's great.
Hello, everybody. Good evening, and thank you for joining us for Divination Night. And allow me to introduce Brehanna, our reader for this evening, our co-host. Tell us a little bit about yourself, darling. I will get
Well,
this.
my name is Brianna. There's feedback here. Anyway, my name is Brianna. I live in Washington, Pennsylvania, just south of Pittsburgh. Um, I'm 32 years old. I'm a Sagittarius, and that is very evident. Very evident. And I've been reading tarot for about 5 years now, but more actively within the past year. My spiritual journey was very dynamic, you could say. Mm, I wasn't raised in a very strict religious home, which I deem as a blessing. Um, Instead, I was able to find my own spiritual path. And now I did go down the Christian path at one point. I was a fundamental Baptist for about 9.5 years. And then I switched to Wicca and paganism. So, yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster.
Wonderful. Okay, we've got a lot of hellos and good evenings. So anybody, since you're posting, thank you for saying hello. Hello, we love you. Thank you for being here. And I'm so sorry for having to postpone it. I had a family emergency last night. But everybody is safe. I got everybody home where they needed to be. And so we're all good. So thank you for doing this with us, and thank you for this lovely co-host of agreeing to still come on a day late and working with me. So thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime, my dear. Anytime.
Hello, Flora. Hello, David. Colin, yeah, I see ya. Angela, hello, Richard, Alex, Brenda, Amy, Deanne, Heidi, Samara.
Whoa, merry meet, blessed be. How are you, everybody?
Laura, okay, everybody, thank you for being here. If you want a reading, you want us to draw for you, then just say reading, and I'll get you on the list. So,
Do
all
that.
right,
And
we got our
I
one.
can
Hi.
also tell you a little bit about my other services I provide. Oh, we have a reading. I'm sorry. I'm running my mouth.
Okay, first one. Oh, this is going to be mine. So while I get this, go ahead and tell them all about you and where I dragged you away from.
Okay, sure. All right. So, like I said, I'm in Washington, Pennsylvania right now, which is really close to Morgantown, West Virginia, and which is also close to Ohio. So we're like at that nice little 3-state circle of distance as far as you can get a half an hour in this state, half an hour that state. So you're a nice center part of uh, the hubbub. That being said, I have friends from a lot of different states, as far as West Virginia in particular, um, as I used to live in Marietta, Ohio. So, West Virginia, Parkersburg area, I have a lot of friends in that regard. And whenever I saw that you had West Virginia Pagan Pride, I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. I'll try and join this through a friend of mine, Shannon Sams
Yeah.
Harper. She introduced me to your page, and I was very intrigued. So
Yeah, that's how I found you, because you won one of our door prizes.
exactly, I was going to say I won one of your door prizes, and then all of a sudden we became friends on Facebook,
It
and
was
then
meant.
we found each other on TikTok, where you found me doing what I do best, my tarot readings.
Absolutely, they're awesome too.
Thank you.
Okay, So if you are just joining us for the first time, let me explain what Divination Night is. It's a night midweek, every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. We get on here, usually have a different person every night. And this is from everyone, a reader from beginner that wants to get some practice, through veterans that have done it 20 plus years. Because every reader is different, and we like to showcase that. And every reader has something new and a new thought process that when it's shared with other people, it just snowballs. So that's the fun part about it. So I've got a little list here of everybody wanting a reading. So anybody that's just joining us, if you want a reading, just comment reading and I'll get you added. Okay, Heidi, you get the Angel Oracle. All right. So these can actually be read a little bit like tarot. You get Community, which you would kind of look at it as the Three of Cups. Attachment, which I kind of look at the attachment kind of like the Justice card. And then the Angel of Strength is actually strength, because you see the lion there. So I would look at this as though somebody from your past that you used to hang out with and have a really good time with may be coming back into the picture, but hold on to your strength, because it might be a challenging decision. Think things through and look at the big picture before you decide to let them stay back in your life. Sometimes if it's in the past, sometimes it's meant to stay there. Not always, but sometimes. Okay, so that's Heidi. All right, next up, Samara. So, ta-da. All right, Emily, I'll get you. Oh, the Witch's Tarot. This is you, sweetheart.
All right. So what's the name I'm pulling for?
This one is for Samara. She's a very dear friend of mine.
Great.
So,
okay, Samara.
I'm trusting you to be good to her.
Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. All right, I got you. My darling dear. Let's see what messages the universe has for you. I'd say probably about one more second left in her. Yeah, about like that. Oh, sweetheart. I don't know what you've got going on, but you have the inverted Four of Cups. Now, that might not mean much to you right now, but allow me to tell you, you're dealing with self-pity, self-indulgence, and depression. Now, this card has a similar meaning right side up. Allow me to elaborate. This card illustrates boredom and feeling stuck in a rut or dissatisfied with your life. However, adventure, change, and assistance are being presented to you. You just need to open up your eyes and discover to perceive these new and enchanting possibilities. Help is coming from an unexpected place. So snap out of it and be thankful for the blessings in your life and reevaluate where you currently stand.
Okay. All right. I hope that fits you. Let us know in the comments if it does. Okay. All right. Next one up. Haha, that's you again.
Me again? Okay, let me finish thanking the cards. I always thank the cards.
Okay.
I've always been particular with Old Faithful about that. She's very demanding. She's like, if you want results, you got to give what I want. So,
and
all
this
right.
one,
Now, what is the name I'm pulling for one more time?
Flora.
Flora?
Yeah.
Flora. All right, Flora, here we go. Let's see what messages the universe has for Flora. What do we need? She's probably got about 2 more cards left in her. That's a 1. And yeah, there you go. There's 2. Oh, I am so pleased to see this card. It is the 6 of Cups. I will tell you, this card is a very happy one. In contrast to the one that we saw before. So I want you to see here, if you can, without all my glare. There we go. You can see children are playing. All right, so this card symbolizes happy memories from your childhood, old friends and family, and your past. It can indicate reunions, a surprise visit from a family member, or a classmate whom you may not have seen in years, a forgotten friend from your old stomping grounds, a former coven member who moved away, or a childhood sweetheart about to make a return appearance in your life. Now, the Six of Cups card may also be a notice that you need to adopt a more childlike type of wonder for the world around you. Let your imagination guide you to a new creative project and believe in magic again. That's a very good card. Very good card.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
It was absolutely beautiful. Yes, I've got everybody that has asked for a reading. I've got you listed. I don't really want to add any more because we're up to like at least 15. So I don't know if I have that many. We'll have to throw them all back in and start it and cleanse it with some sage and then start again.
I was going to say, if you want, you can give me about 2 or 3 in a row. I can write them down on my end, and I can run those while you run a couple yourself. We can get this list taken care of.
Okay. All right. So
who do you want me to do?
Well, this reading is this one's mine.
Oh, okay.
I pulled for this. Okay, let me do it. This would be for Amy.
Great.
Okay, so now this is only my second time doing a reading live from me because I am learning. So just bear with me.
Oh, have no fear, my dear.
Flora
No,
said
I didn't mean to rhyme on that, but that works.
Flora said that was so right, very spot on. She's been real happy lately. Wonder why. And Samora said, "Well, I did just start an OnlyFans, so thank you so much." So yes, I'm very very proud of her. Okay, so this is for Amy. Next up is Alex. Okay, so got, now I use the gilded. This is the Sun, the Ten of Cups, and the Moon. So it looks like you've got a lot of strong energy. You're, happy Valentine's Day. Okay, this is what I see. But watch out for you may not get the whole picture. May be a little bit in the shadows that you're not seeing. Don't be blinded, okay? And be safe. Use protection. Yeah, I'm not very tactful when it comes to this. I say what I say.
And just so you know, I am a nurse. Antibiotics make that inaccurate and doesn't work. They contraindicate, and it makes it ineffective. So antibiotics and that are no go, and then you end up having to change diapers in 9 months.
No, you don't want that. Nobody wants that right now. Okay, Alex. Okay, go ahead. This one's yours.
All right, great. I had about other 2 shuffles left on Alex anyway.
Okay.
And I didn't want to interrupt the meaning of the card with the loudness of my shuffle. So I do apologize.
We're all
so
good.
we have the inverted King of Swords. Now it's interesting. Let's see here. He reads too far. A judgmental, arrogant person, a domineering and unkind man, and an dangerous individual. Oh dear, I don't know what might be going on with you. Let's see. The next card is the inverted sun card. It doesn't look like you're going to have very good luck in this current situation. Do hate to be the bearer of bad news. But hey, now that you know that bad luck is on the way, you can at least be a little bit more prepared for it.
There we go. They're spoken. Okay, next up is Vicky. We're just moving right along here. I'm loving this.
Yes, we are.
Okay, here's you again.
Me again, Vicky? Okay, let me think the cards real quick.
Yes.
Write her down. Because if I don't write her down, I won't remember her.
Okay, Vicky.
Vicky, I got her written down. Okay. One more second for Vicky.
So everybody's saying that we're doing good. We got a cousin of mine found out about the antibiotics. She's got 4 kids.
Oh.
One of my best friends also found out about that the hard way. And then from my reading, it was I've been hit on a lot lately, but I've been very aware of their false intentions, so that's good. And then Alex said the cards are right from what they see. All good feedback. This is great.
Great. Vicky, my darling, I have one of my favorite cards. He is one of my favorite cards. I'm not calling you any names, but you've got the Fool. So, allow me to explain what he means. This first major arcana card is an excellent illustration of... Am I frozen?
No, I just took me out.
Okay, sorry. My screen didn't change and it looks like I'm still holding up the card. I apologize. Freaked me out for a minute. Anyway, this is the first major arcana card, and it is an excellent illustration of someone who is following their bliss. This card often materializes in a reading when the querent, as you, is trying something new and completely different. They may be just beginning their spiritual journey or exploring a new magical tradition or path. Perhaps they are taking on a brand new job or even considering an innovative business opportunity. The Fool encourages us to dare, to be more open-minded, and to enjoy the ride. Do not let yourself be dragged down by worries. The Fool laughingly persuades you to trust and to take a chance, and to not fret onto such things, about such things in the future. Instead, just enjoy the journey and take things one day at a time. This card is all about the proverbial leap of faith. Sure, it is possible that you might make a mistake and fall down, but hey, you can just get right back up, brush yourself off, and try again. Sometimes that is the best way to learn, by daring to do. At the end of the day, the Fool encourages you to be more open-minded to prospects and ideas. Live on the edge. Think outside of the box. Be confident and bold. There's a big, wide, magical world out there. Just go and explore it.
Wow. I love those. That's awesome. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Deanne. Okay, I got her.
Okay, great.
I got her. They give you time to let the cards breathe and refocus.
I appreciate that. She's almost ready for another cleansing. She gets a little bit spiritual gunky every now and then.
All right. Deanne. Oh, Girl. Okay, let me make sure I got the right card. That's just
Always good to hit a stage.
all right. So you are going through a rough situation right now, but it's looking good because this is the Moonology Oracle. Okay, so this one is a win-win outcome is in your forecast. And then, but you're gonna have to kind of bite the bullet and take a leap of faith because it's time to face your fears. This one is the new moon in Scorpio. I love the imagery on these. They're beautiful. But conclusions are in reach and it's looking good. Oh, I was right. 2 cards were sticking together. Okay, the full moon eclipse is this card. And it is conclusions are within reach. So the outcome does look good. But remember, you got to plan it out. Full moon in Taurus. You, my little Taurus, need to pay attention to this card. Your dreams need a practical plan. So, see, set it out. Lay the plan out, and then take that leap of faith and go for it. So that's what I have for you, my darling. All right. Next up is actually I think I had Emily. And like I said, I put yours in here multiple times to make up for all the decks I got. So this is yours.
Sure. So this one's mine, Emily. Okay. Let me put check marks by the ones that I've done. So that way when I glance over, I immediately get called to her name. Emily. Always ground yourself. Anytime you do tarot reading, ground yourself. Especially when you are doing shuffling while you're talking. You have to be able to circulate your energy through your arms. But that being said, we have Emily's card. Oh, I love this card. It's the 8 of Cups. It's a nice, pleasant, calm card. Allow me to explain. This card symbolizes the need to move on in your life. Now, the need to move forward might be a physical relocation, such as moving for a job or moving to a new home, or this may be an emotional shift. Either way, the message of the 8 of Cups should be honored. If your move is emotional, then set some healthy boundaries and put the past behind you and go forward with determination to a better, happier, and healthier place. If you are physically moving, then go forward and enjoy the positive changes in your life.
Sorry, go Emily. Go Emily.
All right.
Okay, so Tamara or Tamara, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but that's what I got. Witches runes. So I get to do this one with the new witches runes that we made Saturday.
Awesome. I'm so excited for this.
So, sweetheart, I'll let you know if you're not familiar with the witches runes, there are 13 symbols on and I use little glass things that you can get at the Dollar Tree. But like there's the sun. But there are 13 symbols, and you just throw a couple or choose one. But I'm going to. Somebody's out here. All right. Let me get the ones that not being used out of the way. All right. So the first one we have is the star, and it tells us that you need to think more about yourself and put a little bit more of yourself first. You are going to find a connection with somebody. These are the rings. It could be a friendship. But then again, this is Valentine's Day, so it could be a little romance coming up. The male. Need I say more?
Yikes. I don't think you do.
Strong, powerful energy. Pay attention to that, that recognizing that strong, powerful energy is going to help you figure out who that special person is. And this is the flight card, so you may be traveling to meet them, or going on a trip with them. So I hope that is something positive for you. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of hearts. So happy Valentine's Day to you, darling. Happy Valentine's
my.
Day.
That's wonderful.
Yes. Okay. Okay, Crystal Oracle. So this one's me, and this is for Chris. Laura is up next for you, so I'll let you prepare for Laura.
Okay. All right.
You're welcome. You're welcome. She said thank you. Amazing.
Oh. Thank you.
I want details. Okay, maybe not full details, but I want to hear the story if you meet your special someone. Because then it'll just make my heart sore. All right. I got a few cards out here that just hopped out. So, Chris, we've got the red Jasper card. It's take action. The Lumerian quartz, practice patience. And the labradorite, see the magic. So you might have to wait a little bit, but just be patient. It's all gonna flow out. Don't think that the magic is going to solve everything. You're gonna have to step up, and you're gonna have to send out that application. You're gonna have to message that person. You have to put in your own work, but it'll come out. It'll all come out in the end.
Remember, the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
That's right. You're going to talk about lube on a Valentine's divination night.
Well, I mean, if you want, like, good. That wasn't in my visions of what tonight was going to be like, but sure.
Well, hey, like we were talking about, safety first.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're up for Laura, right?
Yep, and I've already got the card.
Wonderful.
We have the wonderful Knight of Wands. Now, when a Knight of Wands comes roaring into your life, he brings change, exciting activity, and exhilaration. This is the card of movement. Expect the unexpected. You may find yourself moving to a new job or moving to a new house. An opportunity for travel may present itself. Now, the travel may be for business, as the Suit of Wands is often related to career and business. Now, this card heralds a time of energy, bold moves, action, and adventure. This court card may also announce that an energetic, fiery, opinionated, and enthusiastic young man with fair hair and pale eyes is about to enter your life. So be on your toes. Now, the Knight of Wands challenge is to embrace change, have an adventure, and enjoy the journey.
Dang, listen to all of these readings. Woo! Getting hot here. All right, so Rachel's up next. And I'm pretty sure this one's yours. Oh no, spirit animal card. And this is the last
Oh,
one. I have to put all of them back in here and sage them and
start on new.
yep, start on new. We are just flying right through these.
That's great. I'm happy to hear that.
Laura says she's grinning there. Thank you.
Oh, I figured Laura would be grinning. I have a feeling if it's the Laura I think it is, I have a feeling I know why she's grinning. If it's the Laura I think it is, then yeah. Because like you said, I can't see the comments.
Okay.
So I don't know what they're saying. That and my screen is frozen and I'm afraid to touch any buttons because I don't want to hang up. So I'm
Well,
kind of flying by the seat of my pants right now, pretending like I can see what I'm doing.
well, you were doing great, and they're saying that it is lagging and stuff like that, but they if they just refresh it, then it's fine. So we're good.
Okay.
And she said it is the one that you're thinking it is.
I thought so. Hi, Laura.
Yeah, we have a lot of new names on here, so I'm assuming they're your friends. So
They're
hello,
my people.
thank you for joining us tonight.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you guys. I
So,
appreciate you.
Rachel, your spirit animal card is actually the monkey, and he is telling you that you need to try something new. So, maybe something for yourself. Um, yeah, he's looking like he's about ready to eat, try a new food. So, definitely jump in. Whatever you have been thinking about, just do it. And that seems to be the theme of tonight, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just
It
jump for
sure
it.
is.
Jump
Just
for it.
go for it.
Go for it. Okay, so all of them are back in here, and I am going to sage them real quick. Up next is Angela. If you want to go ahead and get,
Sure. I will definitely gladly pull for Angela.
and she must be a friend of yours because I've never seen her name before.
More than likely. More than likely.
Welcome, all of Brianna's friends and followers. You are very much welcome here, and we appreciate you stopping by. That's what
Yes, I definitely appreciate all y'all's support, especially since y'all know I got a little slap on the wrist from TikTok,
yeah.
which
So
was silly, but
you'll get your lives back soon. I'm
I will. And we've got a card jumping out right here. Okay, I think this card is what is your card, Miss Angela. And again, I don't usually these types of cards represent people, but I think this is the one that isn't as specific. Allow me to elaborate. If we had to sum up this court card in 2 words, they would be no fear. When this card comes roaring into a reading, expect excitement, movement, and adventure. There is a need for action, and it is time for you to dive in and be the hero. This court card represents a passionate and exciting young man with brown hair and gray or hazel eyes. Ooh, I stand corrected. This is an individual who is clever and capable in a crisis. He is shrewd and dynamic and possesses a razor-sharp wit. He may be a bit arrogant, but it's all a part of his charm. Yeah, this card is of the soldier and of the warrior. The Knight of Swords will roar into your life, bringing exploration, communication, new ideas, and change. Now, the challenge of the Knight of Swords is to stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Rapid movement and transformation is blowing your way, so hang on tight and enjoy the ride. Woo-hoo. That was like what, the third card I pulled that said hang on tight and enjoy the ride, essentially?
yeah, I'm telling you. And it
This
doesn't
retrograde, you let it fly. This retrograde, just ride it out.
yeah, and
Ride
you
it
know
out.
what? This it seems like we fall into a theme every divination night. There
I
is
believe
always
it.
an overall message that everybody needs to hear, and it actually comes out through the cards. It's very interesting to watch it come out.
Isn't it beautiful though? I think it's gracious.
Yes. Okay. Next one up is Sheila, and um, so go ahead. You want to go ahead for her?
Yeah, yeah,
She's
all right.
she's actually the last name on the list. So if I missed you, or you want a reading, then just comment reading, and I'll get you wrote down.
Lovely, Sheila. After you get your card, I want to show you guys what I do for $15.
Yes.
I get to do a 10 card reading on Glenn. But right now,
Oh,
I'm on Angela. Or
okay.
no, Sheila. I did Angela. I
Yeah.
gotta shuffle one
Yeah.
more time.
This is Sheila.
Sheila. Sheila, one
All
more
right.
time.
All right, Colin. I'll get you down.
Sheila. Sheila.
She also follows the Optimist. Now he was on here with us a couple weeks ago, and he was actually the one where we debuted the divination dice, not the divination dice, the tarot dice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it was really cool. So
That's
yeah,
great.
we got people from everywhere. It's beautiful. I love how everybody comes in for a little bit of fun. All right,
Oh,
go ahead.
that's so wonderful. So you have the inverted Knight of Wands. So it doesn't necessarily mean a person per se when he's upside down. He more or less represents you and what you're going through. He says that you're acting in haste and you're taking dangerous risks. You're having confusion in a disrupted or derailed project. Doesn't sound like a lot of fun. But the Nine of Swords comes in and it's telling you to stop being a drama queen. That's the drama queen card. So it'll be okay. Just snap out of it a little bit. Old Faithful can be a little bit finicky sometimes.
Mm.
Yeah,
Uh,
she can call you out. She doesn't hold back. She's not afraid to be like, this is what you're doing wrong.
so I got a couple comments for you. Chris Painter said to tell you that they're here.
They're here.
Yeah, Chris Painter.
Oh, my mom, yeah.
Okay. Hi, Mama.
Hi, Mom.
And Samara says she loves your crown. She needs one of those.
Thank you. It was actually gifted to me by one of my friends on TikTok. I put my Amazon wish list up and they bought me my crown because everybody was telling me, Queen, fix your crown. And I'm like, I don't have one. And they're like, put one on your wish list and you will. And I said, bet.
Okay,
And
I'm
you
gonna
know, I'm wearing the crown.
I'm going to go off screen so that you can show it off for a minute.
Okay, sure. I absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful. It's amethyst and it's sparkly and it gives me a headache, so I love it even more just because.
Work through the pain. Pain is
Exactly.
deep.
Beauty is pain. Beauty is pain.
Samara, okay. Can you send me that link for that
For the Amazon wish list?
for your crown?
Oh, for my crown. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Let me
Okay.
write that down.
Okay. Okay. Send me that link. I'll get it to you tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wrote that down. I'll be sure to get that to you
Okay.
tonight.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so before you do mine, we have one more that has asked, and it was Colin. So I guess I might have missed him. So yeah.
That's fine. That allows me to water my eyeballs. Hold on a second.
Okay.
My contacts are drying out because I have this fan on because I was burning sage.
So hope everybody is planning a safe Valentine's Day. We want you to have fun and get to merrymaking, but be safe because
Yeah.
that seems to be the theme for tonight. Take
Mhm.
risks, but be safe about it. Okay, so you ready?
Absolutely.
All right. La, la, la. Okay, yep, this is you.
All right, so this one's for me.
This one's for Colin.
Colin. All right, Colin. I wanted to make sure I had. Sorry, I started thinking of shuffling for your deck because I was expecting one of your decks to be pulled,
Oh,
and
okay.
I got it wrong. So
Sorry.
need to think of Colin. I erased it from my brain for a second. Sorry.
Okay.
I hit the reset button a little too early. I apologize. All right, Colin.
Well, I thought I'd had anybody, but apparently I missed him, so that was my bad.
My apologies.
Okay.
And here I am just sitting here like, okay. Don't mind me. I space out sometimes. All right, this card is for Colin right here.
Yeah.
Ouch. Oh, I did not want to see this card today. Colin, why you gotta do this to me, boo?
He needs to stop asking for readings because he keeps getting the same type of readings. So,
Poor thing.
I hope something works out better for him. Hold on, here we go.
Hmm. Ouch. When the Three of Swords is dealt in a reading, it causes a visceral reaction. This is a brutally tough card. There's no polite or soft way to put it. When the Three of Swords turns up in a reading, it is like a sucker punch to the stomach. It hurts. This card, more than any other, illustrates the pain and loss that the querent, as you, is experiencing at this time. What you need to understand is that you will have to take the pain into your heart, accept it, shed your tears, and then move beyond it. Once you have accepted the pain and experienced the grief, then, and only then, can you move forward. This card may also stand for a delay to a project or plans, or the painful karmic repercussions that are experienced when a manipulative spell backfires on its caster. I don't know if you've sent the evil eye any which way, but it might be coming back to you, my dear.
Colin. I hope things get better for you, bud.
Yes, I certainly do.
Okay, so we're all caught up now. Now it's me. It's
Yep, now it's your turn, baby doll. All right, time to give you the creme de la creme, what I give my famous 10-card Celtic Cross reading. Now,
Okay.
I did not come up with this reading. Please don't make me think that I am trying to take credit for it. No, it took me a while to learn how to do it, and I've pretty well got it down pat. So, that being said, I'm going to shuffle continuing with you while I run my jib jaw.
Okay.
We're going to see what messages, while I put them in the order in which they need to be via the universe's decree. Let's see what we've got going on in a personal life of Gwen.
Oh boy. Yes, PPD is Pagan Pride Day. Colin is actually the host of Charleston area Pagan Pride Day, which is September 28th, I believe, this year.
Oh,
And mine is, which is Central West Virginia Pagan Pride, is August 28th. Maybe his is September 25th, and mine's August 28th. They're like a month apart.
perfect.
So they're not right up on top of each other. His is the 25th. Yeah. So yeah.
So, my darling, I don't know what you have hidden from me, but you can't hide forever, okay? So, you have the inverted Five of Cups, and it says that you're dealing with loss, remorse, minor depression, and sadness. Stop it. Don't be a sad muffin, be a happy muffin. Problem that you're having with this current situation is the upside down Ten of Cups, inverted Ten of Cups. Problem that you're having is the problem that is most prominent in this current situation, or what isn't helping it in the matter, is dissatisfaction, not seeing the magic or the joy within your life, feeling like an outsider in your family or your coven, and being used as a scapegoat. Hey, that doesn't sound like a fun time either. So subconsciously, you are definitely changing. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying that for the worst either.
Yeah.
The Hanged Man inverted. Uh, Subconsciously, you're trying to change. When he's inverted, he means that you're stuck. You're not being able to let go or move forward. Now, if you would change your perspective on things with him, he's all about perspective in life. So if you were to change your perspective and go through that transition and allow yourself to experience that, I think this situation will be a lot easier on you.
Mm.
Your distant past card is the inverted Three of Pentacles. You grew up in a pretty well-off home, not necessarily, had all the latest gizmos and gadgets, but you definitely um, had an okay upbringing.
Yeah, I was the one with the cool mom, and I'm the one that always had the cool stuff. So everybody came over to my house to watch the VCR because that was the thing back then, and I had a stereo and everything. So and
Yeah.
and I had a Nintendo. I was awesome.
Girl, I wanted my first tattoo to be a Nintendo tramp stamp. And then
Oh,
I realized I could write the entire logo of Nintendo across my hips and still have room on both sides. But anyway, uh,
girl. All right. We froze her. Yeah, I lost her for a minute. She'll come right back in.
it is missed opportunities. You feel laziness, no patience for the details, and unrewarding work. And your recent past is the Queen of Pentacles, which I find is interesting that this is all in the money suit for you, my dear. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, she tells me that recently you've started to find yourself.
Mhm.
And I say this because she typically represents a person.
Oh, I lost her again. Okay, she'll be back. Just give her a minute. We were having some technical difficulties in the process
And has
of
a
coming
deep
up.
love of nature and a spiritual connection with the earth. This queen is sensual, gorgeous, and loves beautiful things. She will work hard to get and maintain the things she cherishes. Gardening, cooking, or redecorating, she is always creating or tending to something or someone. This queen is happiest when she is nurturing others. She is a devoted wife, a mother, and a passionate lover, all rolled into one. Um, I lost my place. She's a generous hostess, and an amusing friend. The Queen of Pentacles is often linked to the Empress card, though you don't have it in your reading. Either way, the Queen of Pentacles is a definitive nurturer card. This card speaks of welcoming cozy homes, happy families, beloved pets, loyal friends, fun, and affection. Now, the message of the Queen of Pentacles is to embrace your love of the beautiful things in this world. Create the beautiful and magical atmosphere for yourself and your loved ones. So I think you started to really embrace yourself and who you are and really discover who Gwen is.
It has been a journey. I have been I've not been knocked down, kicked in the teeth, ran the fuck over, and I've picked myself up and I'm still going and I am pushing forward. So there's
Well, I want to warn you of your near future then.
yeah.
Your near future is the inverted emperor. Now, the Emperor is the only card in the major arcana that depicts a male on the front of it, but can be either gender. So this could be yourself in this situation, is what I'm getting at. You're dealing with lack of self-discipline, authority issues, inferiority, and issues with parents. I don't know anything about your parents' state of being. Don't know.
And my father passed away December 1st.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
See, I had a feeling that someone had passed, but I didn't want to say it and be wrong.
Well, last year about this time, I lost both of my grandparents that raised me. My mom was a single parent, but they raised me. So I lost them back to back within about a week. And I didn't really get to grieve because I went straight into getting the music, writing and presenting the eulogy, just getting everything ready for that. And the pictures, the music, the eulogy, I did it all for both of them. And so I didn't get to grieve. So here in the past couple of weeks, I've been grieving. So not just for my father who I just lost, but my grandparents as well. And it's just been
Big snowball of grief that you've been keeping in the freezer. Yes.
yeah, it's here.
It's here. Yes, I can tell because yourself and what you bring to the situation is delayed completion to a project. Now, whenever this book refers to a project, I like to remind the client that it could be the project of working on themselves. So you're dealing with recurring problems. So stuff that keeps happening over and over and over. You think you're trying something different, but it just keeps happening and happening. But if you turn your back on the magic of the natural world, you will not find your answers. Okay. If that makes sense. Like, yeah. I had to think about that for a second. I was like, wait a minute, did I do double negatives there for a second? I don't know. I lost myself for a second. All right, so yours, other people and what they bring to the situation is not a fun card reverted, I don't believe. Yeah, other people and what they bring to the situation is the inverted Ace of Pentacles. It is a delay to expected income, greed, problem with finances, failure of spell work, lack of faith in your own magical talents. So I don't know if other people are making you feel like that is what's going on or if somebody is working against you actively. But what's interesting is your next card is yet another ace. So that is 2 aces. And how many major arcana cards do you have? 1, 2, 3 major arcana, 4 major arcana cards? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 major arcana cards. So on a level of to oh crap, you're about a 40% way there. So the next card is your hopes and your fears card, and it is the inverted Ace of Cups. You fear selfishness, and you fear that your ego is getting in the way of your success. Well, that's understandable. Now, the outcome of this situation, should you do nothing to change it, will actually be, in my opinion, a decent card. It's a rough card. It's a tough card. It's not a friendly one at first. It's a tough pill to swallow, but it's a nice card overall. It is the Chariot.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you know what? I don't have a problem with the Chariot. It just means there's this little bit of pebbles in the roadway that you got to push through, but it'll be fine.
Like I said, it's really underrated as far as its benefits. And I'll go into the explanation here because it is right side up, so I'm able to read the full explanation. So this is a card that speaks of hard-won victories. Keywords are hard-won victories. Now, the Chariot card is all about self-confidence, control, motivation, and a determination to succeed. Tap into your own personal power and you will see your goals manifest. Obstacles and blocks will be removed. Work magic for movement and change. And when a chariot roars into your reading, it is a message to combine your magic and mental discipline and tenacity. Power comes from within. Believe in yourself and combine determination, focus, and willpower, and you will succeed. So I dare say, if you do the theme of tonight and enjoy the ride, my darling Gwen, you will come through this change victorious. It'll be a hard change, but you will come out victorious.
I expect some major lessons coming. I'm not done yet. I'm constantly working on myself. I had a shadow work slap to the face the other night. So it just keeps coming. Just keeps coming and I welcome it. I am ready.
Awesome. That's amazing. I'm so glad to hear that because a lot of people are really afraid of this emotional, spiritual type of shift.
Mm. And just remember, everybody, just because Mercury's in retrograde, this is supposed to be the easiest and the happiest retrograde of the year.
Yeah, so yeah, don't be cursing it too much yet.
No, not yet.
The worst is yet to come.
All right. Yeah, eternal students. That's right. Absolutely.
Yep.
I fully agree. Well, that was absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for your reading. Now, again, I think you did absolutely wonderful. I think you got everything spot on. Yeah, I am not ashamed to say that I have faults and that I'm working on them. But that's the thing, I'm working on them because if you do not accept the fact that you need to work on yourself, then you're never going to move forward. You're never going to get anywhere.
Let me show you something that my friend, well, she's a friend too, but my cousin over here on my friend table, right here it says.
Is she a reader too? Is that the one that's a reader as well? Ooh.
Yep. She says, progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything.
That's awesome.
I keep this quote on my desk to remind myself to dare to change.
Yes, that is awesome. I love that. So I had a comment after your Nintendo comment. So this one was, begin player one now has a new meaning.
I'm not going to go there. I could, but I'm not. My mom's probably watching. Y'all, come on now. My mom's watching. She's in the audience now.
All right. Well, we've had a very eventful evening.
Yes, I've had a blast. It's been a blessing to be with you this evening. Thank you so much for having me on.
I'm thankful. I'm thankful that you were able to come on. I knew that we were going to have a lot of fun. I just knew. Oh yeah.
Feel free to have me back anytime you want.
Absolutely. So, will you tell everybody how they can find you now?
Okay, well, you can find me on TikTok. I will be doing lives after Saturday. My personality55.tarot account is currently not able to go live, but I can post videos and duets and stuff like that. You can find me on Instagram at personality55. And then just the letter B. It's an old account. And here on Facebook is Brehanna Mahoney. It's spelled funny. You can look at the banner. It's spelled funny because my mom just had to be different. But I also have a Patreon. It's personality55.tarot. I don't know if you caught on a theme here. But yeah, you can find me on Clapper. I'm on Clapper, same screen name. Where else am I? That's pretty much it for the most part. I'm also on Discord, but I barely use it because the interface is really hard to understand.
Your Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram, personality55.b.
Okay, so what about do you have a little show that you do?
Yeah, I do my Tarot Table Talk Tuesdays on Instagram. That's right. Yeah. I do those with my cousin Fallon Quinn, Lizzie. She and I do Tarot Tuesdays, and we sometimes have a theme to go by where we talk about a card and then educate people about the card and kind of have it an ongoing show type of situation. At least that's what I was hoping to get with it. But this past Tuesday, I wasn't able to uh, do it because of some personal issues. But we will be back on it next week, God
Yes.
willing.
Yes. Okay, so actually what I'll do, I will see if I can find you have a link tree, right?
I do as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you I mean, would it be easier for you to grab that link and post it in the event?
Yeah, I can do
In
that.
this event
Absolutely.
so
Yeah.
that they can, okay. That'd be great. That way you guys can find her on any platform that she's on and follow her.
Yeah. That would be amazing. I follow back.
Sherry. Okay, so Sherry did not get her reading and she popped in last minute. So can you do a reading for her?
Absolutely, I can. Let me get old faithful up there and
Yeah, she said I always seem to miss it. I just got my notice and it's over. Well,
oh,
Sherry, we will do a reading for
hold
you.
on, Sherry.
We're more than happy.
Hold on, Sherry. Sweet, sweet Sherry.
She is a joy of a person. I absolutely adore her.
A lot of the Sherrys I've met are very pretty and very nice.
Not,
Very
not very
genuinely beautiful
many.
people.
She does Reiki.
That's amazing. I've
Yes.
always wanted to learn. In fact, I just got gifted a book off my Amazon wish list.
Ooh.
They gave me chakra healing for a book to read, and I'm so excited. I've got to get through Big Blue first, but
Yes.
I'm excited. But anyway, Sherry, my darling, you have the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is the most potent and pure form of the masculine element of fire. This card shows the creative fire or energy that cannot be contained and is now bursting forth in bloom. The Ace of Wands helps to reveal the creative path or career path that you are on. Your hard work is turning your ideas into a successful reality. This card is auspicious card if the querent, as you, is considering a new job or is up for promotion at work. The Ace of Wands symbolizes power, new beginnings, uh, birth, oh boy, success, a new home, a promotion, or a new job. Wait a minute. Ambition, passion, enthusiasm, and growth. So that's actually a really good card to get. That's a
Wonderful.
great card.
Wonderful. Okay, I hope that sounds great. No, no, you are not the only one with an Amazon witchy list. It is a theme. We all must have one.
Yes! Yes! Seriously, I need more vials from my coven, but that I'll buy on my own. I don't want somebody else buying that for it, but
No, I understand that. Like I have a problem creating a wish list or a witchy list because I'm like, but I want everything on it and I want to buy everything myself. I don't want I don't want to put it out there because I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
I understand it could be a very private thing.
Yeah.
And that's understandable too, because, you know, that's your practice. That's your craft. That's what you do. That's your magic.
Mm.
And that right there is just as personal as going to confession with a priest.
Yeah.
So I wholeheartedly understand you not wanting to put your witch list out there. That's quite okay.
I kind of, I mean, no, I understand it, but I'm kind of like on the fence about it because I kind of feel like that's like your book of shadows. You don't want to share your book of shadows, but I can't say that anymore because I'm very seriously considering putting all of my stuff, all of my writings together and putting forth my own book of shadows.
That would be amazing.
And making it available, you know, for anybody that wants it. So I have thought about that, but I've got stuff here, there, over there, down here, and like everywhere. So it's just going to be a matter of putting it all together.
A nice, easy way to keep your documents sorted is Google Docs. I like to use Google Docs.
Yes, that. I use Google Docs to create like the programs and stuff for like pagan pride and stuff like that. Oh yeah, everybody's popping up. Yes, witchy list. Okay, Sherry said she's trying to buy a newer camper. Send her some good energy. Then I'm moving on. So
All right, good energy your way, my friend.
Yes, absolutely. I love for her to see her happy and thriving. Okay. All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for a very wonderful, fun-filled, energetic night tonight. And we will be here again next Wednesday night. We will have a different reader. We'll have Brehanna back again sometime. So, but if you missed a reading from her, we're going to post her link tree in the event, and then you can go follow her on any social media that she has listed up, and you can get your reading there. So, all right. Any last words, my beauty?
No, you've done amazing with what you've done on your platform and everything. I'm super proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I just want us to have something for the community and just have a little bit of fun, especially midweek. So
Absolutely.
All right. So thank you
so
all
much,
very
Amy.
much for your love and support, and we will see you next week. Love and blessings.
Love and blessings.